I grew up in Montreal, Canada. Growing up in the house, my household was Anglophone, so we spoke English. But I grew up in a very French-dominated area, so outside playing with my friends at home, I spoke predominantly French. I went to, in Montreal, we go to Cégep, so I went to Vanier College, and then from Vanier, I went to Concordia University, where I studied in sociology communications and with an interest in journalism. My ultimate goal was to practice law in the Caribbean. I really like the Caribbean, so I decided to go to the United States, or come to the United States, so to speak, for my law degree. So I went to Syracuse University, which was about 4 hours door to door from where I lived in Montreal. And then I never went back. So I'm married. I have 3 children. I have twin boys. They just started the 1st grade. And I have a little girl. My boys are 6 years old and my daughter's 3 years old. And she likes gymnastics, anything to jump, twirl, and flip. And we live here on Long Island. My husband's a Long Island native. He loves the island, and my one twin, Jackson, wants to be an Army doctor. And my other son, who we praise him for being consistent since he's been 2, wants to be a monster truck driver. So we're trying to evolve him into designing and engineering monster trucks that he then can drive. I think from a very young age, everyone said, oh, you should be a lawyer. I just had this knack of pursuing what I believed was right, even if I may not necessarily have been right. But I just always liked law. I liked mysteries, trying to find the truth. So it was just one of those areas in life that everyone suggested that I become a lawyer, become a lawyer. I think you're going to be a lawyer one day, and here I am as a lawyer. The best part about being a lawyer during my career is when you see the difference that you've made in someone's life. And that ultimately is what the ups are all about of being a lawyer, when you have provided a good result. And sometimes it may not necessarily be the exact result that the client or you were striving for, but in the total circumstances before you, it's the best result. And when you see that smile and that accomplishment, that your client acknowledges that, yes, you've made a difference in my life, to me, that's a huge up with practicing law.